Hey, Pearl, how are you today? Hey, and here's Minnie. Look at the pretty flowers I just planted. What? Oh, you're right. I almost forgot. Another day of soul care.
Hope you're taking care of your souls. Hi, everybody. James Van Prague here. Happy Monday to you. And this one lovely day, which is the 13th of March, 2023. Right? Yes, because Pearl's birthday was Saturday, the 11th. And we celebrated. I don't know if her hat here, but you've seen it maybe on social media that he was wearing her birthday cap all day, which, of course, she hated and Daddy loved it. It was only for a little while. Hi, Joni. Hi, Alan. Hello, Patricia, Bradley, Angel Aguilar. Angel, we're doing an event for in September that you should come to. It's a mediumship event, and it's going to be in LA. So you'll hear more about it, but I want to put that in your head. Good to see you again. Hi, Eric. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Karen. Deb's paranormal journey. Good, Deb. Isn't life a paranormal journey? Just saying. It feels like it to me. Joe and Lewis. I just finished a reading for some friends of mine who were very kind to me. And in exchange, we did a reading for them for their dad that had passed over. Well, their dad was the first person I wanted to hear from, but I had about 20 different people come in, and they were all Italians. So it was very interesting with the names and details and but the little village. Very good. Good. And it just reminds me how wonderful it is to work with the spirit world and how that world is so, to me, more real than this world. This is just a figment of our imagination. That's the real world. And you just know that. You just know that. So, and that's why I do these soul cares and remind you on social media to remember the perspective that we're a souls having an experience, not the other way around. Don't take it so important. This is the place. This is not it. It's how you behave here. It's what you learn here, what you teach here, what you receive here, the examples that you set for people here. Not always easy because we're going through the human experience, right? Which isn't always easy because people will push your buttons, won't they? So I had an experience the other day. Someone pushed my buttons. I've been very good up till this moment. And then I decided, I don't know if I can take any more of it because everybody's freaking out. And I thought, I got to just give up. I can't do it anymore. But I went to a store to get some money for my new haircut. I had to pay some lady cash. I went to an ATM machine at this liquor store. And this man behind the counter said, I said, hi, how are you? And he goes, okay, good. I said, oh, and my dog Pearl was with me. And I let Pearl off leash because she's very friendly. And she went behind the counter to see his doggy. And he said, your dog is behind my counter. I said, oh, I'm sorry about that. She's just saying hello to your dog. He goes, well, it's my dog's counter. And I said, good for you. I said, come on, Pearl. And I said, do you ever go to dog parks? And he said, no, it's for lazy people who don't take exercise. I said, oh, I don't know about that. I exercise every day with my dog and I go to dog parks. About that? He goes, yeah, not good people there. I'm like, And I just wanted to say bye-bye, but I didn't. But I did say, have a good life. You never know people's stuff, right? Hi, Jenny. Say hi to Mom. Hi, Ann. Looking good. I like my haircut. I like it a lot. And I rarely like my haircut. But this girl that cut my hair is from China, from Hong Kong, she said. And she was, could I say coming on to me? No, probably not. But she was very kind. She said, my wife would like the haircut. I said, okay. She goes, she won't recognize you. And he said, I probably won't recognize her. And anyway, so it was very funny. She spent extra time with me because it was not too busy a day, but we had a nice time. And she was a Pisces girl. And that's what we discussed. Very sweet. She goes, can I give you a shave too? I said, okay, give me a shave. I'll take a shave. And I thought she was going to do the hot shave with lather and all that, but she didn't. She just a regular razor and the machine. Okay. It was very funny. It was nice. So I hope you all had a very nice weekend. It was kind of rainy here in California, in San Diego. As you all know, Northern California has been hit really, really hard. So many of my friends have been really out of their homes. And one of them he said to me, wow, I didn't know there were fissures underneath my house. There were 3 of them. My foundation is fine. So we send a lot of our love to the people up there in Northern California. Oh, let's go back here with, okay. Deb's paranormal journey. Life is a journey. I had 2 brain surgeries, recently skin cancer. Wow. I'm doing good. Besides memory, They amputated some of my brain. My goodness gracious. Everything is good always. Always stay strong and move forward. You got it, Deb. God bless you. And live in the moment, all right? Live in the moment. Past has already happened, so maybe that part of the brain you don't need. But and we've all burned up brain cells. Memory goes really well. So good for you, sweetheart. You keep on being that wonderful example to others. Anyway, it's getting rough out there. I remember the other night I came home from it was 9 o'clock. It was dark before we turned the lights. Yay, the clock's forward or backwards again, which I love. Daylight savings. No, 2-lane road, country road, and there was a car that came right up to my bumper, and I think it's really unsafe. I don't like that, so I slowed down and slowed down. And the person got closer, and I slowed down, and they were going to go around me, and I banked to the left. So they had a little extra. They had to go up the hill to go. I think it's so rude and disrespectful. So I told a friend of mine about that. And he said, well, that's why I carry a tire iron in my car. I said, you carry a tire iron? He goes, yeah, I just shove it out the window like that. They should see that. He goes, but they also have a gun. And I was like, I won't have a gun in my car. Thanks. But it's really weird, isn't it? Times we're living. So hello, everybody. Hi, Joni. Joni, did you get your excursions done? Because I got mine done. You got to get them done, sweetheart, if you're going to do them, because the Alaska trip, everybody, if you want to go to Alaska with me, the month of August 25th, well, August 19th through the 25th. If you're going to go, please sign up now because they're running out of, there we go, the 18th to the 25th. Sign up now because they're running out of cabins, and also the excursions are going pretty quickly. So if you're going to go, please do so now, only because you won't find room later. And it will be the last one I do. And if you need a roommate, just let me know through the agency and we'll put you with somebody. So no problem with that. So it'll be a great time. Kelly White will be with me, other medium friends, and it's going to be an incredible experience. One of the songs I'll play in the background, I'm doing a lot of work with mantras, with songs, with breathing exercises, different altered states of consciousness. And Spirit gave me this song to use. I have a good friend named Sanatam Kerr, who you might have heard of her. And we were going to do a workshop together once, but she was very, very busy. Couldn't get to do that. But she came out with a new album recently. And it's just the best. And I heard a song on it, and Spirit told me this is the song you're going to use the first day that you're on the cruise. So I'll put it in the background. And it's about going home and meeting your guides. So that's what I'm going to do. So many schmucks out there. Yeah, don't sweat the bullshit. That's a good way of putting it. It's a great song. Close your eyes for a second. Listen to this. We'll be on a cruise our first night. Kindness of the heart. Breath of life. I bow to you. And I'm coming home. And I'm coming home. Shannon Kerr. So it's going to be the first workshop we do. We'll meet our guides, and we're going to play that. Everything is being measured out perfectly as far as I'm going to know what I'm doing, but it might change them with the energy of the people. But this is when you meet your guides, and they bring you to a space where they welcome you back. And this song's going to play there. And there's wonderful lyrics in here, but also we're going to work a lot with energy, of course. But remember that notes have a frequencies to them. And the frequencies we're going to work with to leave the body, we're doing this cruise, going in and out of the body, and we walk with the spirit world, a lot of them are in this song, which I found out. Then Spirit said to me, what do you have this one? I said, I like that song. And they said, we have other plans for you as well after this song. I said, what's that? We're going to take the group and we're going to bring them into small sections based upon their experience with us guides. And there'll be several guides who are with several of the same people. So that they're telling me about this workshop. So anyway, it's Alaskan Cruise first day. Just want to share that with you, and I'll place the background. That's an odd curve. Hope you can go. It'll be fun. Okay. I'm also going to be doing, if you didn't hear this yet, you might have heard it last time. April, that's next month, I'm going to be in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, and I'm also going to be in St. Pete's. There you go. So Saturday, April 15th, I will be at Parker Playhouse in Fort Lauderdale. And then I shall make it. It's a great venue. I love this venue. My favorite in the country. And then we'll go out for drinks afterwards if you want to join me. Please. And a steak. I like steak. Yeah. I like a red steak after working. Steak and a nice vodka. And I was working with Dr. Brian Weiss. We did a show in Long Beach. And I remember afterwards he said, when you were doing your work there, I heard your aunt say, go out and find a nice vodka and a steak. So we made it our thing to find a steak and a vodka after every time we worked together. And that particular day, after the show was done, after our workshop was finished, we went down the street, just walking down the block, a couple blocks, and there was a steakhouse we both didn't know about. And we walked in, and on top of the bar was all big round bar, golden vodkas from around the world. So it's like, okay. So anyway, interesting. So that's the park we'll go afterwards, have a nice time. And then that Wednesday, the following Wednesday, I'll be in St. Pete at this Center for Spiritual Living there. And they're opening up a Ascension course the week. Dr. Michael Beckworth will be there. Many other prominent speakers and spiritual teachers will be there. And that'll be on my website this week, put up there. But if you're in Florida, in that area, please feel free to come and join us. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sue. Really appreciate you. Thank you. I'm just getting involved heavily now with Facebook, which I haven't done really before. I finding out things I never knew about Facebook and social media, and doing a lot of stuff on social media. Yesterday, did several card readings. Anyway, so join up, and I really would appreciate you telling your friends that this exists, because a lot of people need help and they don't know where to go. So if you know anyone, you can share it. I'd appreciate that if it makes sense to you. Okay. So I thought the rest of the time together with you guys, I would answer some general questions. Once a month, I like to do that in my SoulCARE and answer just some general questions you might have. Okay. And tonight, but while we get the questions up, tonight also we're going to have getting out of the struggle when you're stuck, when you feel very stuck in life, or there's a struggle going on. What are ways to get out of it? What are ways to get out of your struggle? So I'm going to do that with my good friend Kelly White tonight. We're going to discuss techniques and methods of getting unstuck. And we all could use that reminder, right? So different methods, techniques to get unstuck. Sometimes you do them without even realizing you're doing them rationally, reasonably. You really do, or consciously, you do them. But we're going to help you tonight with that. So if you're interested, that'll be on both sides now and beyond at 6 o'clock. Okay. And there it is right there. You're stuck in a moment. Bad habit, spiritual limbo. Tonight's show, practical advice on motivating yourself to take the steps necessary in life. On the reading I just did with this two friends of mine, one of the things this lady, since you don't know her, I can mention this. One of the things her father came through and said to her was, you worry so much. And I did a little psychic work first. I started with the psychic tune-up, and I was very aware of her worry around her head. The rest of her was fine. It was okay, but the worry, the energy was all up here, and it was causing problems with children. And she said, yes, that's right. I said, if I took a photograph of you right now, all you would see is this gray cloud of worry around your head. The rest of your body would be fine, but you see that very prominent. You don't want to give it life. You don't want to give worry life. You really don't. It's a wasted human emotion. So anyway, hopefully that got through there. So many of us carry worry. It doesn't do anything. It makes things worse. So if we turn that into being free and maybe motivation and creativity and love, it would be great. Think of ways of loving others, maybe. Okay. Question. Hi, Rita. Hi, James. I signed up for the cruise. Yay! And a cabmate. Yay! Good for you, Rita. You're going to love your cabmate. I'm telling you, they make such connections. I often think it's the intelligence of the spirit world that puts people together. There's no doubt about it. I've done 27 of these, and mostly roommates, and it's lifetime friends. So good for you. Congratulations. I'm glad you took the plunge. You're going to love it. It's going to change your life. I'm telling you. Good. Okay. Hey, Missy Adams. I've been feeling like my mom and uncle are reaching out to me. Am I right? I took the last 13 years to care for them, and I'm going through it. Well, sweetheart, why wouldn't they be reaching out to you? Of course you'd be right. Why wouldn't they be? Of course they would be. Think of it, right? So another good thing you can do is when you take time for yourself, because it sounds like you're a caretaker. You really care great about other people, right? What about yourself? So maybe this afternoon you can go somewhere quiet and sit for 5 or 10 minutes and just work on your breath, breathing in through the nose, count to 3, and exhaling mouth, I count to 5. I just do that several times. Even this music is great. And then as you sit in that stillness of your being, just like very lightly and delicately, open up your mind and just ask your mom to step forward. She has a message for you. And listen with your heart, not your head. Listen to your heart, first thing your heart. And then your uncle. They'll know it because they've already gotten your thoughts. And there might be other people coming in, but you must be in that space of surrender in order to receive their impressions. Impressions are soft. Good luck, darling. Hi, Deb. My grandma was colorblind when she was awesome. Colorblind on the other side. Not colorblind on the other side. They see things as true color. The closest thing we have to true color here, they've told me, are crystals, natural stones. I know several people that are colorblind. Interesting. In some ways, I think it might go up to deal with them enhancing their other senses. So a good friend of mine who is indeed colorblind is very intuitive. Would he be that intuitive if he wasn't colorblind? I don't know. It might have something to do with it. Hi, Susan. Good to see you again. I don't know a general question, but why don't you just send me some positive thoughts and energy for my chemo for breast cancer? I'm kicking its ass with my spunk. My spunk got deflated a few times. Okay, so I will do that, but it would be stronger if you did it yourself. So if you haven't done this yet, one of the things you can do, my love, is to put a picture of yourself, a very young picture, like high school, college, and make a collage of all the things you love about yourself, fun things you love in life, all around yourself, and let yourself feel that. And I put that in your bathroom, your bedroom, so you see it every day, and enjoy creating that. Okay? And remember my motto, my mantra: healthy mind, happy mind, holy mind. Good luck. Isn't this beautiful? Joni, you're going to hear this on the trip. It's beautiful. Again. It means the light in me sees the light in you. The light in me honors the light in you. This is from Vicky. I don't know what I would do without you and Kelly. Oh, sweetheart. Since losing my beloved husband, you haven't lost him. He's just moved on to a different place. Very difficult without him. He was everything. I've gotten a few friends tuning into you and Kelly. You both have helped me change my life. But thank you, sweetheart. They are true believers now in the afterlife. Good. That's what we do this for, right? And it's hard when you lose a partner and a loved one. But in your case, I really think, Vicky, it's a blessing for you to learn about yourself, for you to trust yourself, for you to honor Vicky, and for you to love Vicky in more ways than anyone else could possibly. Don't look outside yourself for love. Look in. You have a great discovery. Thank you, sweetheart. Joanne, hi, Joanne. What type of questions do you ask Spirit to get evidence for the recipient, or does Spirit bring all the information you need? Spirit will provide. You just have to show up. It's nothing about you. It's about them. You just show up the right way. You be the open vessel and let them fill you with information. You should never go search for it. Good luck, sweetheart. Joni, you're so funny. I will have a list of all the songs that we're going to use for the workshop, for the last cruise. I'm going to hand it to everybody. There's going to be some, it's going to be over 300 songs. I'm still working on it. But this was the very first one that I got. And it's an award-winning. It's award-winning. She has a beautiful guitarist there and percussionist. Imagine. And me just guiding you to that space. And your guides working with you. That's just the first day. Beautiful. I want to write her an email and just say how much. Just here in the background, you can feel I'm moving in this. Hi, Lisa. Our son passed away July 6, 2022. So only one person has been arrested. Is there going to be more? What, Lisa, why? Would that bring him back? Would it matter? Doesn't matter. Doesn't do anything there, does it? They could care less. I'm sure son could care less about who got it there. It doesn't matter. It wouldn't bring him back. It wouldn't do justice to him. He's okay. It's the most thing you should know. And I'm sure it might be a lesson for you to forgive them, right? Forgive the people that killed him. Because many times, 90% of the time, 90%, when a child, usually, I've worked with, in my experience, I've worked with 40 years, has passed over with a drunk driver or some other way, it's and the child usually comes through and says, Mom, Dad, I've forgiven them. Now you have to. We took on this lesson together as a group. And part of this lesson is for you to learn about forgiveness. Please do it. I've already done it. So you never know the bigger picture of things. Okay. Good luck. Hi, Lisa. I've just heard about you visiting Basel. Yes, very much in October. Are you planning to come to Germany? I love Germany. One of my favorite countries. I was just talking to someone 5 minutes ago about Germany. So funny. Nothing yet planned, sweetheart. Nothing yet, but I'm always open. Lori, hi, Lori. Unbelievable. 3 years ago, exactly, dated when the official. Okay. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. Sorry, Lori. 2020 started is when you created SoulCARE. 3 year later, what an accomplishment, a great achievement. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. 3 years it's been, right? Wow. Yeah, I started SoulCARE 3 years ago, says Lori. Lori Smith and I have known each other a long time, right? Lori, how many years have we known each other? My goodness, at least 15 years. I started SoulCARE 3 years ago when the pandemic first started because I wanted people to go. I knew people who freaked out on the news with negativity and fear, right? That people would need a place to go to have a positive news, positive outlook, and spiritual outlook. Because remember, one of the first things, as you remember this, Lori, that was said was, this is an opportunity for us. Most things are opportunities if we see them that way. And it was an opportunity for us to go inside. And I remember them saying all the time, stay at home, stay at home, stay at home, stay inside, which is, to me, inside ourselves, right? And it's a great opportunity to see your values, to reevaluate and assess your values, your life, what's important, what's not important, how would you change your life? So it's an opportunity. And I think the ones who had the tools to do that, did that. The ones who didn't, haven't. And that's why people are still out there freaking out. But I did every day SoulCARE for about 4 or 5 months. Then I got a little burned out every day. So I just did it once a week now on Mondays. And on Thursdays, I do a SoulCARE about my school. So thank you, Lori. Crystal Burgess, thank you so much, James. Need to hear it and pass it on. Megan's parents here having trouble trying to forgive. They want justice. Crystal, it's about forgiveness. It is about. I wrote a book called Healing Grief that will really, really help them. There's also a book. Maybe you can write there your address. I'll send you a copy of Growing Up in Heaven and Healing Grief. Growing Up in Heaven, what happens when children and kids pass over. But I know it's all about forgiveness. I just know it is. And that's a big lesson. Hard one, but it's a big lesson. Okay. Maybe you can write your address for Renee. Okay, I'll send it. Hi, Keith. I went to the seminar at the Palladium years ago. Wow, that was a long time ago, Keith. God bless you. You said we are all a bit psychic. Very true. If we let it in. Very true. Well, the guy who I held his keys, nothing about a car, but I got a vision of his 7-year-old sister before she died. Very good. He turned white as a ghost, handed me his keys, and left the seminar. Yeah, Keith, it's an ability. We all have the sixth sense, and that exercise just opened up a teeny bit of it, right? So if you set and develop that, it will open even more. And it's a natural sense. It's a sixth sense. It's our instinct, if you will. Whatever you want to call that, it's our instincts. So the more you give it, open up and develop that, the stronger it becomes, just like a muscle. So on my school, the JVP School of Mystical Arts, I put psychic portals on, and also a psychic certification course for that, to open things up and having a lesson, many courses, many lessons to help you develop. So that's what that course is for. Thank you, Keith. You might like that course. I want to throw that out at you. Good to see you again, Keith. Thank you. Lisa Marie, hi, Lisa. Are you giving hints, drawing cards, or when someone needs a yes or no answer from the comments? I would love to know if I'm pregnant or if it's at least happening this year. Wow, Lisa Marie, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? I think you'll be surprised in a happy way. I'm not going to give time, but I think you'll be surprised. Okay. Love this. Wishing my dad would have lived. I was 3 when he passed. He's always on my mind every day. Thank you, James, for your inspiration. Allison, bless your heart. He's obviously a guide of yours, and your life probably couldn't have been as well as it is without him being there, because there's always a place and a purpose behind everything. So, he's right there all the time for you, protecting you. And that's what you guys agreed upon before the incarnation. It's true. I'll pull a card for you. I'll pull a card for everybody. Hold on, let me get my cards. Okay. I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull a card from the message from the guides. It's a very popular deck. It's I set for 30 days. Each day I asked for a message from them for the cards, and I got them. I wrote them down. And there's a little book in here also. It talks all about the different cards and what they all mean, really in depth. So these are from my guides and your guides, our guides. And I often believe guides are, if you will, they're in a step-down system. So a step-down system, whereas you have guides at a certain level, but there are those who are step up, and those who step up, and that's how it all works. Okay, so close your eyes, everybody. I'll put the music up. We'll shuffle some cards, and I'll feel them and pull them. Okay, 3 cards. You can open your eyes. These 3 cards came out. So let's see what they say. These are the guides to remind you, or to remind us, of our divinity. Yeah, that we are souls kind of human experience, not the other way around. So the first card I got was this one. Abundance is your right. Right? Abundance is your right. So we have to be mindful that we're supposed to have everything. God says yes, humans say no. We're meant to have everything we want. And it's unfortunate the human gets involved in an entanglement there, that they limit God, right, with their thoughts. And they let fear in, which is a human emotion or false ego appearing real. So you're welcome to have as much you want, anything you want. Might not happen the way you want it to, but it'll happen the way you need it to happen. That's that. Next card. Trust your intuition. Keith, there you go. There you go, my friend. That was because you pulled it, not me. Your energy pulled that card. Trust your intuition. That's for Keith. There you go, Keith, right? You opened that space. Thank you. We all have intuition, means into the spirit. So it's how the soul speaks to us, right? And the more you learn that language, the stronger and more depth you become at it. One more. This is kindness counts. Oh, don't you love that? Kindness counts. You teach other people by how you act. And if it's kind, they see that you're kind, they might want to emulate that. So always remember that. It's always how you should be. Yeah. So just close your eyes. I want to say a little prayer for everyone. Divine Heavenly Parent, guides, loved ones, we thank you, dear spirit friends, for your help and assistance with everybody here and their family and friends. We send them all love and an opening of their mind to a higher way of being, to their higher self, that they may receive to the lower part of them the higher wisdom, the eternal being, their soul. We know that we are all here together as one unison force. We're all connected together, and that we learn together, step by step. No one is better than anybody else. We're all the same, but we're here to help and serve, to bring kindness, to use our innate abilities of intuition, to assist in our knowledge and the realization that we can have anything that we want. We thank you and bless you. Amen. Okay, friends. Well, I thank you and hope you'll join me tonight for Both Sides Now and Beyond. I look forward to seeing you then. Okay. God bless.